Good morning, YouTube. This is Marcus with AllenValley, and welcome to another video. So today I'm just gonna jump right in, get going, and because again, I keep saying I'm trying to cut down on my video time, so I'm really gonna stick to that today. So I'm gonna get right into what we're using here. And again, if you've been to this channel before, you've seen me use a few products pretty consecutively. It is what I use for the time being, until I get some more stuff to try out. So for the pre-shave oil, which I do use a pre-shave oil, this is from the Art of Shaving. Pre-shave oil, unscented. Although it does have a small kind of scent from the bottle, it doesn't really transfer that scent to your face. So just keep that in mind. For the post-shave balm, I'll be using Harry's post-shave balm. Again, similar scenario, neutral scent, pretty much goes with everything. I am going to be using my Omega alum stick for the post-shave. This is just an antiseptic block or stick that helps to fill in some of the, if you get a minor cut or scrape from the razor, helps to fill that in, replenish, and heal a little bit faster. Just kind of plug it up so it's not bleeding really bad. And then let's see here. For my bowl, and I keep meaning to get the company name for this, I apologize, but I got this off of Etsy. This is my shave bowl. So nice thick plastic. It's got some good kind of soccer ball style grooves there, and also some like sort of polka dotted type grooves on the outside. I love this bowl. Whips up a great lather. Sorry, my brush is a little wet already, but I do have my Zenith boar brush with the green handle, and I believe also that's a sterling brush. This is one of my favorite brushes in my den right now, if not my actual favorite. Let's see, and then let's do this first actually. The razor I'll be using today is the black-handled Mula safety razor with hair guides. So you can get that. This is a pretty solid razor, mild, definitely good for like an everyday usage. If you shave every day, this would be the perfect razor for you. And then again, with this soap that I'm reviewing today, I do not have a matching splash, so I will be using, Chiseled Face Grumatorium's natural aftershave splash. This is unscented. It just smells like alcohol pretty much. There's there's alcohol in it, so but it's got a lot of kind of skin food type ingredients in here that make it very good and mild on your face. So let's get to the star of the show. So the star of the show is going to be from the company Ariana Evans, and this one here is called Pistachio. Now pistachio, again, this smells very much like a realistic kind of pistachio ice cream, or like a gelato, something like that. It's got more of a rich texture to it in terms of the scent profile. I know that sounds weird, like texture, but when I think of gelato ice cream, or I think of a pistachio gelato or an ice cream, I think of something that smells exactly like this. It very much is a realistic kind of nutty scent profile. Very sweet. From what I see just right on the tub, it has notes of mandarin, pistachio, jasmine, and sandalwood. Obviously I get the notes and put them in every description from either the direct page of the company, or I just Google search. Like some of them are a little harder to find. I believe the rose note scent notes were harder to find, so I had to kind of dig for those. But yeah, right off the tub, very realistic, sort of nutty pistachio, with a little bit of saltiness too. It's got that kind of salty factor as well, so I like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Hope everybody's doing great out there. I am doing great, getting the morning going here. It is Monday morning for me. So starting the work week. Hopefully your week is going great. How's work for everybody? Tell me about it. What do you do out there? I am a sales consultant for automotive, so I sell cars. Alright, get the pre-shave oil going. This morning feels particularly good because I'm sitting on a bed of victory this morning. My Indianapolis Colts won yesterday, beat the LA Chargers. We are now 6-1. Now, I had my doubts with the Colts this year. I won't deny that. It never has strayed my fanhood, but I've gotten hyped up on seasons before. So I always kind of cautiously approach the season. So I kind of looked at this game as, if we can beat the Chargers in LA, I mean, that's a real deal win right there. And sure enough, we did. So, go Colts. I mean, they're on a roll. This is like epic. So I'm already starting to lather this, if you haven't noticed. I'm on it. Seems like it's lathering pretty good. Again, these darker soaps tend to produce like a tan, sort of creamy type lather. Yeah, just a little water here. Now, this is my first experience with an Ariana Evans soap by itself. I did a review earlier on Tobacco Oud, which was a collaboration with Ariana Evans and the Razor Company. So this is my first kind of go around with Ariana and Evans as just one of their products. I always got to be careful with these, patting these darker soaps dry, because I have light colored towels and it always leaves this big brown splotch right on the towel. I like the artwork on this one too. Starting to work that lather. So how about it out there, subscribers? Did your favorite team win this week? Do you have a favorite team? Is football not quite your sport? If so, what is your sport? What do you like? I can probably relate, unless we're talking about something like cricket or something like that, where I have no knowledge of the game, honestly. Alright, this is getting a lot of lather here. Look at this. That is a good amount of lather. Alright. Let's wet the face. Get started. I also have something somewhat new to the channel. I've been noticing a few YouTubers that are using spray bottles, so I decided to give it a shot because my face does sort of dry out after each pass. It's a great lather. This is just such a realistic set. It smells like you're in the ice cream shop. Alright, let's get started. Excuse me. It's a good first pass. Now I know that so I chat every so often with Wes from Tennessee Whiskey Shaving. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. He's got a great YouTube channel. But I met him at the Ohio Wet Shavers meetup, and he said that he is, what is it called? We call it a nag, like N-A-G-G, not a gourmand guy. Which I can understand that. Gourmand scents aren't for everyone. This is definitely a gourmand scent. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try with the water here. Oh yeah, that water helps quite a bit. If you're a wet shaver, get you a water bottle handy. It's pretty good. But yeah, this is absolutely a gourmand. This smells like food. That's what gourmands are. Typically, they tend to be sweet. Although I'd say that certain citruses probably categorize as a gourmand. Me personally, I like gourmands to an extent. I don't want to wear a gourmand every single day. But as the weather gets colder, that's when I think gourmands really shine. Very holiday season-esque. You know, like a scent like this reminds me of like Christmas time. It's like a Christmas sugar cookie. Because I mean, this thing is sweet. This is a sweet scent. It smells just like the ice cream shop. Walk in and you got that scent of just like sugary sweetness in the air. Making waffle cones and stuff like that. But yeah, this is a solid scent. I will say I think the lather is just a little bit thinner than I typically like. And I don't know if it's the nature of these kind of sweeter, darker scent notes, but I also am experiencing a little bit of a drier shave feel to this one. It doesn't have as much slickness as I like. And I experienced something somewhat similar to this, and it was also a very similar colored soap. So I'm wondering if it has to do with the ingredients, those kind of sweeter gourmand notes. but it was Fall Festival by Ginger's Garden. Had a very similar kind of. It was just a little bit drier than I'm what I've been used to. So. And that's okay, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just different than what I'm used to. Bottom half is done. So I would say though, if you don't like gourmand scents, this one is probably not for you. But if you do, then absolutely give this a shot because it is a very realistic pistachio. Definitely on the sweeter side though. So if you don't like sweet scents, you know, again, may not be your thing. I don't mind, I don't have that big of a sweet. I don't have that big of a sweet tooth. I'm more of a savory person myself, just naturally. Rinse and then we'll do the post shave. Get my mow over pass here. Again, I do not recommend this unless your face is wet. making pretty good time here. At 25 minutes. I will say a little bit more of that kind of citrusy, like the mandarin kind of comes out towards the end off your skin. It's nice. It was a close shave. Not bad for a mild razor. Let's hit it with some aftershave splash. Whew. This stuff is cold. Pretty sure there's menthol in this because this is cold. Feels good though. Let's go with some of the post-shave balm. So my goal with these videos going forward is I like doing individual soaps, but the OCD person in me wants complete sets, like with an aftershave splash or at least a balm. I totally forgot to use the almond blocker. I forget that every time. Jeez. I mean, it's not really needed. I didn't really cut myself. Use an almond block at your own discretion. If you happen to nick yourself, use an almond block. If you don't and you feel like you got, enough of a surface level shave, I think the aftershave splash and balm is probably just fine. All right, that was a great shave. Nice and close. So I rate these out of 1 to 5, scale of 5. With this one, this is a little bit of a tougher one. So I go off of scent, quality of ingredients, the way that it lathers, the artwork, and the post-shave feel. So I like the artwork, I like the quality of ingredients, I like the post-shave feel, and I like the artwork. I think the only thing holding this back a little bit is the lather, just because it's a bit of a thinner lather than I'm used to. But that doesn't affect the performance really, so I'm gonna go with a good solid 3.5 out of 5 on this one. I really like it. There's that thinner lather kind of it gets, for me, it kind of holds it back just a little bit, just because I like a thicker lather that holds, lather that stays, and it has a little bit of a drier shave similar to the Ginger's Garden, and I think I gave that like a 3 or a 3.25, something like that. So very much reminded me of Ginger's Garden in that way, except this has got better artwork and a little bit better performance. So and again, with all respect to Ginger's Garden and Ariana Evans and any company that I review their product, I 9 times out of 10, even 10 times out of 10 really, end up having a great shave from their product. It honestly just depends on personal preference. So not trying to get chippy with any companies out there by any means. So just wanted to let you guys know that. So just giving my unbiased opinion. So again, thank you for stopping by and visiting my channel. Thank you for all my subscribers. I think as of today, I'm at like 26. Oops, I hit the light. I'm at 26. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. And so I'm so grateful for all my subscribers, new and old, people that have started with me. This will be my 12th video. There it goes. I'm so sorry, guys. It's that time of year where it's just cold out and my allergies go crazy. So but again, so thankful for all my subscribers. Thank you for everyone who tunes in. You get likes and comments on the video. I really, want to do what I can to engage with you guys. So, leave a comment, leave a like, start up a chat about something. I'm in all the Facebook groups too, for the shave Facebook groups. So you can find me in there. And again, thank you so much. So, of course, God bless and have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.